Alright, welcome back to Anxiety Art Adventures. I did do a video earlier today going through my art and product haul from the weekend, and I wanted to do a separate video on Mythomorphia by Kerby Rosanes. This is his new book that was released in the US today. I have been anxiously awaiting this book, and I had a chance to flip through it today, and I want to give my opinion on the book. And just remember, this is just my opinion as far as the comparison between this book and Mythomorphia and Anamorphia. So we will get started. So this is the US version of Mythomorphia. There is a UK version as well. I have not ordered that one. I don't know if I will, considering the only reason I ordered the UK version on the previous two books of his was because of the paper difference. And this one, the US version, the paper is excellent, in my opinion. So, yeah. So anyway, the front cover, it's a nice thick cover, and it's black, and it's got the yellow for the US version. Alright. And here is the first page. It's an awesome, almost like a phoenix. Now, I think this is way cool. This is a huge spread of the illustrated by Kerby Rosanes, and then this book belongs to page. But it's a huge spread of you've got underwater components, and then you've got dragons, you've got phoenix, I mean, you've got, you know, turtles, all kinds of different things, tree, you know, you've got all kinds, actually that's a deer with the tree coming out of the antlers. But all kinds of different components in here, which is fun. That is true button. Now, I did forget to mention that. The US version does not have a fold-out colorable cover. The UK version does have, on the inside cover, a fold-out that you can, you know, actually color. This version, the US version, does not have that. And I'm okay with that, because honestly, I probably wouldn't color the cover. Hey, Terry. And then you've got the publisher's information page, and then just a little blurb about it. But this is, again, a continuous spread of just, you know, leaves and tree stuff. So you got a dragonfly. So this would be fun. These books, I will tell you, Anamorphia, Mythomorphia, this one, these are books that you take your time in. You don't try to get it all done in one night or 2 nights. I mean, this is something you just have to take your time in, because there's so many details and so many different parts to each page. That's how I do it anyway. If you try to do it all in one sitting, you'll probably try to jump off a bridge, but that's just me. So, okay, this is the first spread. And you've got a multi-headed dragon, which is amazing. And you've got the ocean and the boat. I mean, there's lots going on here. But again, this is a great book to put acrylic paint in as a background. You can do watercolor washes over the main parts, acrylic washes. I personally don't use acrylic wash anymore after I messed up the butterfly in Mythomorphia. I use watercolor or Neocolor 2s as my washes. So this is an awesome spread right here. This is great. Love this. The paper, again, like I said, the paper to me feels much thicker and of better quality than Mythomorphia or Anamorphia. And I have the UK version of Mythomorphia, and I think the paper in this US Mythomorphia feels better than the paper in the UK Mythomorphia. Try saying that really fast. So anyway, okay, this is the second spread. Now again, the image does go into the binding, which I am not a fan of. I know that you pretty much have to do that with these big spreads, but it's really hard for me when I'm trying to get a Neocolor 2 wash into that binding. I mean, I make it work, but it is painful at times. So this is an awesome spread of a, it looks like a phoenix. Well, actually, no, this has part horse, part bird. So a mythical creature. The other thing about the difference in this book that I've seen from the flip through when I got it today, there does not seem to be as many little bits in each page. It seems to be that there are less small teeny tiny things to color, which is good and bad in its own sense. I mean, Kerby Rosanes is known for his little doodles and little bits in the pages, so I kind of have mixed emotions about that. Yes, it does get tedious at times, but again, it's Kerby Rosanes, and that's his trademark, are these little bits in the pages. So this is awesome. This is an underwater spread. You've got a seahorse type creature that's actually really part horse, and then you've got a lion mermaid creature. So it's like a horse mermaid and a lion mermaid, and it looks like they're getting ready to face off against each other. But again, all underwater. I love underwater scenes. I think they're awesome. Griffin. That's what I was thinking of. Griffin. Thank you. So yeah, this is a griffin. This guy. Sorry. I was having a mental lapse there for a second. So you just compared the two papers, and Mythomorphia is quite a bit heavier. Yeah, I agree. I think it's quite a bit heavier. So Flint Rock says it's a good thing that there aren't the little bits in there. Yeah. This is awesome too. This is your deer with the antlers being the tree, and you've got birds sitting in the tree, and then of course you've got all your mushrooms and stuff down here. Kitty, not bath time. So yeah. And I like the open backgrounds, because that way you can do what you want. You can, paint them, you can put, stars in them, you can put space aliens in them. I mean, there are all kinds of different things you can do with the white background. So I actually like that. This one is one of my favorite pages of all the gnomes or elves, whatever you'd like to call them. This is just screams awesome to me. The fact that he's riding on a snail with reins. He's climbing up his beard. You've got a gnome riding a squirrel down here. I mean, it's awesome. It's very cool. And you've got him where he was chopping wood, his little pipe. He's got his axe. The other thing about this book, which I really like, is the previous books, Anamorphia and Imagimorphia, there were no people or humans or, human-like figures in any of his books. These, he's done quite a few, and I'm pretty impressed. Okay. Love this page. The tree with the face. Yep. Love this page. This one was, I chose this one on my Facebook group page by one of my members. I chose this as our header image for the week because she did an awesome job. I won't say her name on stream, but she did an incredible job on it. So if you want to see it, you gotta check out my Facebook group page. And here are the two Pegasus horses. Beautiful. And I like the stars. That's new. I haven't seen him do that in other books. The little stars all around them. I do like that. That would look really pretty with a really dark background behind them, and do the horses like a white silvery color, and then have like a black or a midnight blue background. That'd be pretty cool. Look at this. Again, I've just done a quick flip through since it got brought in the mail to me today. This dragon is just incredible. Incredible. There's so much going on with this page. I mean, I can't even begin to figure out what I would start coloring first. And that's one thing I really admire Kerby Rosanes with his attention to detail. I can only imagine how long this would take to color. Hey, Tammy. I'm glad you made it. I know, I didn't tell you. This was an impromptu because I didn't get to stream this book today. And I really wanted to. So, yeah. I don't know how you pluralize it. That's why I said Pegasus horses. So I didn't want to try and butcher it. Yes, this dragon will be fun to do. It will take a very long time for me just because I'm very type A and a perfectionist. So this page will take me a very long time. This is great. Yeah, we've had a lot of people do this one too. I had one member of our group do this one, and it was beautiful. Again, I'm not going to tell you any names. You can check out, Tammy put a link in there for the Facebook group page. This is awesome. This is like a big cliff with trees, and then you've got it's like a gnome dwarf face coming off the side of the cliff. Hey, DeMonte. So, and you got his hand right here. He's holding a cliff with a house on it. And there's a little deer on his nose. It's just so awesome. I mean, look at that. It's a lion with a scorpion tail. Whatever that mythical creature is called. Yeah, that's awesome. And it looks like it's almost like his wings turned into flames on the edges. Just amazing. You guys have no idea how excited I was to get this book. I've been waiting for this book for like, what, 6 months? Just love it. You got your book today too, DeMonte? Yay! Isn't it awesome? And look at the Kraken. Look at that guy. I mean, that is incredible. And then you've got the boat. He's tearing up the boat. The boat's exploding into bits over here. Wow. And this would also take a long time to do, because you've got all the waves of the ocean, and you've got all the, you know, different colors. You can do the Kraken and the boat, and yeah, it's just awesome, isn't it? Yeah, I think when I pre-ordered, it came out to like $7 and some change. So, look at this little guy. This is like a elephant something. Some kind of elephant creature. But it's very cool. It's like an elephant with a mane and a tail, like a really long tail. Again, you got the stars, which I really like. And this is another person that he put on a page. And I really like the fact that he's including people in his pages now. You got a really cool beard with all the little bits of stars and things in it. Hey, Allie. Now this is gorgeous. And again, you've got fairies. That's what I'm considering them to be. 2 female fairies. Let me try to zoom in one more time. I wanted to try and make sure you got all of the picture. Maybe if I zoom in one more time, you might be able to see it better. But yeah, you've got 2 female fairies, and they're just gorgeous. Like the detail in her hair and on her dress, same over here. And I like the detail, the swirls and the trees. You can do those all kinds of different colors. The elephant is called a Yali. Just look it up. It's a Hindu mythical animal. Well, thank you, Button. Button is telling me everything I need to know because I don't know the names of all of these creatures. Yeah, I call these fairies or elves, true, because they've got the pointed ears. But isn't that beautiful? That would be pretty. I'm just thinking aloud, but I'd probably do like a pinkish orange background behind the trees. Kind of make it look like it's a sunset. This is very cool. So this is I guess what would be considered a fox or a wolf with a very, no Siri, with a very, stop, with a very streaming tail. Isn't that awesome? Hey, Travis. So yeah, that one's very cool as well. All right, I'm trying to get the book so it'll lay down a little bit. And as I said earlier, I did get 2 copies of this book, one for me to color in and one for me just to keep as artwork from Kerby Rosanes. I do that with my artists that I really, really like. And in the event that they don't print these anymore, I have an extra copy. So I agree, Orla, I agree. Yes, Neocolor 2s. And this is like an orc kind of creature over here. That's what I would look at it as. Then you've got a tree, but it's a fairy kind of grown into the tree, or the tree grown around the fairy. It's really neat. So the arms are branches. You've got teeny little fairies all around the outside of the tree. Yeah, I was thinking either a troll or an orc. I mean, that was my first thought, was an orc. A death orc, yeah, that's true. Could be. Could be. He definitely looks very evil. I could see him being a greenish brown with like some bloody armor. That's just me though. This is an awesome spread. I am very intimidated by this spread, and I'll tell you why. I absolutely adore snow scenes, and I love anything winter related. However, I don't know how to color snow, because snow is white. So, I mean, all of this is supposed to be covered in snow. Well, you don't want to leave all of this white. And I know you can do like a grayish blue or... Hey, Shalene. Glad you made it. So, I do love this spread. I just, again, I'm intimidated as how you color snow. Yes, there's the Yeti. Yep, got the Yeti. Then you've got, you know, your wolf, and you've got I look at that as like a winter elf or a winter fairy, and your owl and your bunny. Another wolf up here, and your castle. Yeah. And this would definitely have a dark blue sky back here for me anyway. So, we need to ask Dee Dee to do this one. Absolutely. I'd love to watch her do a winter scene. Yeah, that's what I'd heard, Tammy, is you can do it with grays and blues, but there's a certain way to do it where it actually does look like snow and it doesn't look like you just threw down gray and blue. Yeah. Yeah, Shalene, once I finish this recording, I'll give you the update on Charlie the Cyclops. Hey, Suzanne. Look, it's like Kerby read my mind. It's a water turtle with a whole little huts on his back. Isn't that awesome? And he's got the water dripping off his face, and the little guy in the boat. Oh my gosh. This one's getting done for sure. Marilyn. Marilyn. I love you too, Marilyn. I would use the Neo-2s, then take the wink of Stella to make it sparkle. Oh, absolutely, Orla. I would... Oh, you know what? I need to order a wink of Stella. I am out. I just realized that. Ooh, now see, look. This has got a gray shadow. You guys can't... Maybe you can see it, but it's like a gray block right here. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Hold on a second. Let me get my other copy. Hold on. Let me just put those down and keep it down. Isn't that curious? Where's my other copy? Uh-oh. Well, oh, it's right next to me the whole time. Let me just see if that's a printing thing. That's curious. No. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a line right here that's a gray box, and it's not up here. So that is definitely a printing error. Good thing I have a second book, right? Anyway, hopefully your books won't be like that. Hopefully. Now look at this. Another underwater. I mean, this is just incredible. Look at all that detail with the mermaids. Look at the mermaid holding the skull. And you've got like a, looks like a eel of some sort. And you've got the whale and all of the stingray and the jellyfish. I mean, wow. It's just amazing. Just amazing. Send it back and they'll replace it? Really? Oh my gosh, that's great, Tammy. Contact Amazon, they exchange it very easily. Okay. I know, this page is awesome, isn't it, Button? I do too, Jillian. I love underwater scenes, and this one is amazing. Another one for Dee Dee to color. Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, and then you've got your werewolf. I'm sorry, I'm getting all kinds of pop-ups now because I haven't done any of my notifications on YouTube. Let's see. Seen in one of the color groups, the one girl posted that her book was printed wrong. I think there was a page printed twice or something like that. She was getting hers replaced. Okay, good to know. Thanks, Steffi. The Mist of Pandora. Okay. Okay, yeah. I know, you guys make fun of the way I say that. I'm not going to say it anymore. This is a wereman. I'm not going to say it anymore. Not going to do it. Is my light? I don't feel like the light is... There we go. A little better. Let me try and lean it in a little bit more. I felt like it was too dark. Hopefully that's better and not too bright. Oh, and then you've got your... Okay, I always get these confused. This is a Centaur? Centaur or Minotaur? I can never remember. I think it's Minotaur. The gray is not in yours. Okay, thanks, Suzanne. You like the way I say werewolf? Okay. So anyway, you've got the Centaur person. And again, he's doing a person, which is a first. I haven't seen him do a person in his other two books. Suzanne, Minotaur was a pet. Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny. All right, and this is nice. These are 2 dragons on 2 separate pages. It is not a spread that I don't think it is. I guess it could be, but it's 2 completely separate images, which is nice. And you guys know I love dragons. It is a centaur. Okay. Thank you, Magda. Or Magda, however you pronounce your name. Sorry if I didn't say it right. And welcome, by the way. I don't think I've seen you here before. That's cool. So instead of the Sphinx, you've got a person. It's got the Egypt feel going on here. Lots of detail in this one too. Very cool. You want the doodle one he does? What, Doodle Invasion? I have that one. Yeah, somewhere. I've got it. Here's your, oh my gosh, you just told me what this was before. A griffin. Griffin. Right. And it's got like trees on his back, and his feathers are turning into flowers and leaves. You got a big amulet up here, a necklace. You tagged me in the double page post in the group. Okay. Okay, cool. Look at that. That's a Minotaur. It's like he's breaking out of the building. Look at those muscles, man. Woo. And then this, to me, looks like a phoenix. Just my opinion. Yep, I've got Sketchy Stories, I've got Doodle Invasion, I've got Anamorphia, Imagimorphia, and Mythomorphia. Oh, you did? Okay, Tammy. Yes, protecting his labyrinth. Wow, I'm getting lots of comments here on my YouTube. Hey, Marie. Glad you are here. All right, and then you've got Medusa. That's an awesome Medusa. Although I will say, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I like the Medusa in Fantasia better than this page. Oh, I didn't say that. Sorry, Kirby. You've got another Minotaur over here sitting in a tree, and he's got, I don't know if you can see that, but in his hand there's like a little fairy elf. It's like he's talking to him. Very cute. You've got an owl down here in the tree and a squirrel. They do, Suzanne. They're very different, yes. And I think a lot of it too is they're not all animal related. Most of the other ones in Anamorphia and Imagimorphia are animal related. So. Alright. Now, I'm not sure what this creature is. It's like part deer, part something else. Maybe you guys know. I'm not really sure. Let me know if you know. But again, it's an awesome image. Lots of detail. But not too much detail, you know? You like Kirby's, you think, on this one? Yeah, my ex-husband thinks she was my neighbor. What? Oh, okay. She's gonna stream in the AM. Oh, you're talking about Dee Dee. I gotcha. Yeah, is there a goat in there too? Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's cool. Okay, so now this is a. No, these are two separate. I'm trying to spread the. These are two separate pages. At first, I thought it was one spread, but it's two. Two separate pages. Oh, Medusa. Okay. Suzanne. Back of the book has name of the creature. See, I haven't even gotten there yet. Okay. Okay. So, are you saying I should look in the back of the book? Ah, here we go. Well, y'all probably could have told me that ahead of time. I guess it's my fault, though, because I didn't look at it. So, that's my fault. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back. This is a Kirin, a pine cone. Oh, no. No. It's a Kirin. Kirin. And actually, I was wrong. This is a faun. Faun. Obviously, that's Medusa. All right, so I probably should have done this from the beginning, but that's okay. This is the Yeti. And of course, this is Anubis. Oh, you just looked too. Okay. All right. Yeah, it says Kirin. All right, and this is a basilisk. That is a scary looking basilisk. I thought the basilisk, I thought they had arms and like, like arms and legs. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. Who knows? Oh, and then you've got the creepy, this is an arachne and an echidna. Arachne and, is it echidna? Echidna? I don't know. Echidna. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not that big into Harry Potter yet, Tammy. I've only read the first book. I've got to get on the second book. So, this is a foo dog. Foo dog. So it's like a Japanese type style to it. Right? Or Chinese. Japanese or Chinese style. Reminds me of those, dragon costumes you see in parades. And it's got the Chinese lanterns up here, so I guess maybe that's Chinese. Yeah, that's a nice spread though. You would have to paint over Arachne. Yeah, I'm not a big spider fan either. Now see, these guys, I like these guys. These are goblins. These are fun, and they will be colored green. Because all of my goblins are green. Hurry up. No, I haven't seen the illustrated Harry Potter books. I never got onto that bandwagon. Yeah, I'd say it's a Chinese dog. It's called the foo dog. But yeah, these are goblins. That's neat. And then you've got a fantastical forest. That's what this one is. So you've got all kinds of stuff going on in here. You've got your fairy elf, your tree with the face. You've got a squirrel riding on a leaf. That's hilarious. You got a turtle over here with mushrooms. A little fox over here. It's a very cool page. The illustrated, everybody, okay, I'll have to Google that. Okay, this is called a cockatrice. Wow, this book really doesn't want to lay down. Considering this is the book I'm going to try to return, I probably shouldn't do that too hard, huh? That is a pretty wicked looking rooster in my opinion. Yeah, they are going to take many hours. An ent tree. Many hours. Okay, so I have this page marked, and let me tell you why. This is me with my thought process. This is a harpy, by the way, and then this is a siren. Okay, so I marked this page. I want you to pay close attention to this page. So it's part human, right? It's a harpy. But most harpies that I've seen, like in video games and depictions, they actually, instead of having a human nose, they have a beak. Okay? Her arms are wings. She doesn't have hands to grab anything with. You know, she's got her talons like a bird. I mean, I know a harpy is like a bird. But my question is, and this is my thought process, this is the things I think about, how does she eat anything? She can't pick up any. She can kill something with her feet, sure. But she doesn't have a beak, so how does she pick it up to eat anything? These are the things that I think about. Seriously, that's what I think about, which is ridiculous. So anyway, I'm trying to get some light over here. Sorry. Oh, I just changed the light. Let's not do that. Okay. So yeah, harpy, siren. Oh. It might just be my lighting. I'm trying to get it so that it's... Ooh, we don't want that. Let me go back to that one. I know, but see, that's what I think about. Because I'm silly that way. Okay. Okay, and then of course we've got the horsey. Wait, go back. Ah, yes. Okay, this is the unicorn. Now somebody on Twitter has started to color this. Was it Barb? Can't remember who it was, but this is an awesome image as well. It does remind me a lot of the unicorn in Mythomorphia at the end of the book. Just with the, you know, the armor on its face. Bye, Grammy. Good to see you. And then you've got the Bakunawa. I'm probably not pronouncing that. A Bakunawa? Is that right? I don't think I'm pronouncing. It's Bakunawa. And you've got all kinds of things you're supposed to find in these images. So. Oh, you want the Colin Thompson book, Angel? Orla? Alright. Look, we've got another Cyclops. And then what is that guy called? That's what I want to know. It's just called a ghoul. This is just a ghoul. But he's a scary ghoul, isn't he? I think so. And then your Cyclops. This Cyclops looks a little uglier than my Charlie the Cyclops that I'm working on now from Bennett Klein. Oh, y'all can't even see the whole page. Isn't that kind of creepy? I love it, but it's creepy. Hey, Claudia. You never look for anything, you just enjoy coloring? I do sometimes. Sometimes. Okay. This is, next one is a Cerberus, however you pronounce it. I have no idea. It's a 3-headed dog with chains and fire and oh my. So my question is, how much is Mythomorphia now on Amazon? That was a Cerberus. All right. And you've got your mermaid and your merman. I do have questions about these two, but I can't say them on stream. If you know what I mean. That would be awesome, Tammy, if Kerby and Bennett Klein got together and decided to do a book together. Oh my gosh. I'd probably faint. Hey, card check. Okay, you pre-ordered for under 12. Same price, $7.49. Okay. Oh, they're considered the devil's pets. The Cyberus. $7.84. Okay. Oh. All right, and then this is the one on the front of the book. So this is just a dragon. But that is an awesome dragon, I have to say. That is an in-your-face dragon. Very, very large. And I love the way they do the rings over here. So, yeah. Hey, Debbie. You're coming to the end of this flip through, but welcome to a book that you're not interested in and will never color. Oh, you know I love you. Cerberus. Okay. Thank you, Button. I had no idea how to pronounce it. Cerberus. Those two are just friends? I don't think so. Are you talking about these two? Which two? These two? No. Like, seriously. You see how they're built? The tail goes all the way up to his midsection, and her tail goes all the way up to her midsection. How do they, you know, honestly. See, I think about these things. Like, I go to that length because I am a weirdo. These are really things I think about. So yeah. Okay, so that's the last page of the book, and then it gives you all of the items to search for throughout the pages, which you can color those. And then you've got the answers, which he has this in all of his books. And this has got all of the descriptions of each animal and what they are and where to find what hidden items. So, yeah. I agree, DeMonte. Yeah. I'm going to get all kinds of comments on this. I might not post this one. I might have to do this one again. Because I'll get all kinds of comments on that. Oh boy. You guys. I don't think so. I think it's just an outline. I think it's just an outline. Suzanne. There's not really, look, I'll even hold it up for you. There's not really, it's just an outline. So yeah. So anyway guys, that is Mythomorphia. I am going to attempt to return this book because of that section. Where was it? Where's the turtle? Well, did it magically disappear? Let me know if anybody else, here you go. You guys can see that. There's a big gray splotch that goes all the way across the page here. That is just a printing error. So I am gonna contact Amazon and see if I can get that, get this one replaced. But I do have a second book, so I can always start to work on that. So anyway, but I'm going to stop this recording because this was only for this book and wanted to give a thorough flip through. I probably gave more of a thorough flip through than most people wanted, but anyway, I would love to hear your comments about this book if you have it, what you think of it as far as the paper, the images. Do you like this book better than his other books? Do you like it less? Why? You know, all that stuff. I would love to hear your thoughts. So again, I appreciate everybody watching, and I will see you again really soon.